Hey guys, how you doing tonight? So I just decided to record this because you guys know on this podcast, on this YouTube channel, I don't really have something specific that I focus on. I just kind of come on and speak about what I want to speak about or make videos about what I want to make videos about. And that's kind of how we're going to go with it until I decide to do something else. So I never, want to make anybody feel any kind of way about the things that I say. It's never my intentions, but I feel like with this, we have to have a conversation because I just had an experience and I feel like it's a little bit more than what meets the eye, just to me at least, because I just experienced this and I kind of feel like it's kind of not fair because now this is talking about the LGBTQ community, LGBTQIA plus. However, yes, about the community because this is not something that I'm not familiar with. I have a lesbian sister and I also have amazing gay friends, which I respect their opinions and they respect my opinions, and we just go with our lives because to me, I don't see them any different. I just see them as my friends who just happen to love the same sex. And to me, it's a beautiful thing because when I see my gay friends, I see love, like real love, and the way that they love each other because they're married. They're very touchy and they're very feely, all the time, and I love that. But recently, I had an experience, and I'm just wondering, like, what is going on? Because I recently posted a picture on Facebook, and the picture was of a couple, a very cute couple, but it says that I guess once a stud meets a gay man, they get together. It's almost like they never go back. So almost like once you go black, we don't go back kind of thing. And I thought it was cool, but I shared the video and I thought it was cute. But just from what I've known, from what my friends from the gay community have told me, or what I've seen just growing up, I was going off of that. Because for me, even from like high school when I came to America, I've always knew like gays exist because I have, gay family members. Back in Haiti, I had gay cousin, which in Haiti, it's a really, really difficult thing for people to accept. Which when I've come here, I've never really seen it that way because I have cousins that I grew up with. We were very close in age, and he was gay. And I also have twin cousins, and they were both, people were assuming, and at one point they actually came out that they were gay, and that was fine. That was never a problem for us. But in Haiti, that's just a thing, it's just like in Africa, a lot of places in Africa, there's just a lot of things that is very hard to accept, and you could do your research on that. That's just a known fact. But to me, growing up over here in America, I've always known a stud is a very masculine woman, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. A stud is a very masculine woman who also like women, and they usually, be a gay couple. And also a gay man is usually a man and a woman, a man and a man who gets together and they're a gay couple. That's what I've always known. Just like recently, I've learned there's a term within their community that is basically called fish. So you said, hey fish, something fish. I had no idea that was a good thing because in the female community, I'm a female. If you call a girl or if you insinuate or you say something about fish to a woman, to them it's just not a good thing. Like, it's almost like, girl, you smell like fish, you know, something like that. That's just what I've always known. But to them, it's a good term. It's like a term of endearance from what I've heard from just watching YouTube videos and stuff like that, just because I watch a lot of, you know, gay content and a lot of gay art, you know, makeup artists and stuff, and I love their makeup, and I learned a lot of my makeup skills from them. So I've never seen anything with that. But I posted a video on Facebook, or it wasn't a video, it was like a still photo of them, and they were claiming to be a gay couple. So when I saw that, I was like, wait a minute. If she is claiming to be a stud, he's claiming to be a gay guy, doesn't that make them a straight couple? Because it's a woman and a man, and they are together. Because I just assumed that a man and a man come together to be a gay couple. A woman and a woman come together to be a gay couple. I never knew all of those other terms. So instead of my friend, whom I've known for years, well, not really my friend, we went to a program together. It was like, I think 2 summers, where we even stayed on campus. We've all communicated, we've all talked, but I've always had her on Facebook. We never really talked on Facebook, but I've always liked all her pictures, which that's beside the point, because that's literally the point of Facebook is to like each other's pictures, you know, and comment your opinions on your timeline, and people will comment, or post your opinions on your timeline, and people will comment on it. And I just thought that's what Facebook was about, you know. So I shared the picture, and I said, my exact words were, I have so much questions, but I don't want to say anything because people are so sensitive nowadays. That was my exact words. And let me tell you, I got my ass handed to me. Okay? This girl started off, there were other people who were already commenting on it, saying, you know, it's the devil's work, some stuff like that. But to me, I liked the comments because it was my post. Maybe I was wrong for that, but I didn't post it because of that. I posted it because the couple situation didn't make sense to me. I felt like they were a straight couple because they never mentioned that they were transgender. So I didn't assume that they were transgender. They said a stud and a gay man got together, and once they get together, they'll never go back. So I was like, okay, well, that just makes them a straight couple, because if I was in high school, that's what I would have thought. Yes, I'm older now. Maybe I should have done my research, but to me, that's just what it was. If you like women, just say that. If you like men, just say that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking this, because she really handed my ass to me. I mean, it was funny, but it wasn't funny, because afterwards, when I got home, I felt like I got out of character, because at one point she mentioned that, oh, I wish you never had children. And to me, that was kind of harsh to wish that on someone just because they were stating their opinions. And I even told her, because she kept asking me, what's your opinion? What's your opinion? Because she was literally saying a bunch of stuff like I was ignorant and all of that. And I was like, well, first of all, I always thought like a stud was a woman, just like I told you guys. I explained that to her, and she just kept asking what was my opinion, what was my question about it, like, because I said I had so many questions. So anyways, she said that, and then I got upset, and I was like, well, because somebody else came to my defense. She was like, you know, she didn't see the reason of her saying that, you know, she wished I didn't have any children. Oh, because at one point I did mention that, what did I say? I've deleted the post since then, just because I felt like all the negative energy, it was just too much, and I didn't feel like the post was really worth it, worth all the backlash and all that. I just felt like I was being attacked for just stating that I had a question about the couple dynamic, and I felt like they could have just said, you know, they're a straight couple. Not that it really mattered, but if you're like promoting yourself, or we're stud and this, and he's a gay man, but you're together, they've never been transgender, you know, they never change any parts, but you're together. So I was just confused because I never knew anything changed. So if there's any term that is used within yourself to say what that is, then it's nice to share it. That way people are not out here offending you guys, because that was not my intention, to offend the community. And I'm pretty sure you guys who are listening right now and probably never even got to that post, but I just kind of felt attacked for no reason at all, you know? And yeah, so when I was getting ready to go to bed, I just felt like so much negative energy was attached to that post, that one post. And I didn't like it. I didn't think like it was worth my peace, you know? So I decided just delete it. It's really not that serious. And I hope it's not like me explaining this, it's not offending anybody, because that's not my intention at all. I had questions. I still have questions. Because to me, I would see it as a straight couple. Maybe I'm wrong, and let me know if I am. Because I would love to learn all the terms just so I don't offend anybody. Because if anybody knows about being minority or being criticized for loving someone who doesn't look like you, or loving someone who isn't the same sex or is the same sex as you, that's kind of like we've literally had the same experience. Like,